flight reductions coming to a major airport near you. I'm Lauren Edwards at DTW with what you need to know.
We owe them so much for serving our country and keeping us safe. And now we're learning Veterans Day activities might be changed because of the government shutdown. I'm Hillary Golston. We'll have all the details coming up.
Working for you. This is Fox 2 News at 5.
Detroit Metro Airport, just one of dozens across the country, forced to reduce flights due to ongoing government shutdown. The cuts are expected to start in just a few hours. Good evening. I'm Brandon Hudson. We're told that flights could be cut by as much as 10%, and that could lead to major delays and cancellations. This is concerning news as we head into one of the busiest travel holidays of the year. Fox News' Lauren Edwards is live in Romulus. Lauren, you talked to travelers today. Are any of them worried?
Brandon, I can tell you we've been out here all day, and it's actually business as usual. It's a pretty empty Thursday. You know, folks just coming in and out, actually, you know, dropping off their bags, getting checked over at the Delta terminal. But we're gonna, head inside because I know some people want to look at those TSA lines, like that image that came out of Houston where folks said that they were waiting for about 7-8 hours. That's what I know exactly you want to see. But here it's just a little bit different. It is empty. It's probably one of the emptiest I've ever seen it. The lines right here, first off, at the checkout counter, not as busy as it once was, guys. I know it can be much more than this, but right now just folks getting checked in. But this is what it looks like. I think, I've been here when it's so much packed, it's so much more packed, a lot more people, and it's just easier. And so is the TSA lines, which are just a few steps away from us. It's easy peasy in and out, which is a good thing. So no, if you're coming out here today, this is exactly what it looks like. But flight reductions are coming to Detroit Metro Airport beginning Friday morning at 4 a.m. The FAA says DTW is one of 40 major airports to see a reduction due to the government shutdown, and that they're going to be cutting departing flights first at these airports by 10%. And FAA says they're doing this to keep airspace safe. Again, we've been out here all day talking to travelers, and they tell us that they're shocked, but they are prepared.
Well, if we get stuck in Miami, it'll be a lot warmer than Michigan.
Hoping we get out. We already were delayed twice today, so hopefully we checked our bags, so hopefully we can get out, and then if we get stuck in Florida, we'll be good there.
I appreciate the TSA workers and what they're going through and what they're doing for us.
It's got to be a lot. We're grateful for them. Thank you, guys.
I do have TSA pre-check and clear, so normally if I do kind of procrastinate, I'm safe, but for a lot of people who don't, they'll probably have to add 3-4 extra hours before they fly, which could disrupt people's lives, job schedules, taking care of children, pets, things like that. So it's disheartening to hear that we're going to run into such issues.
So we reached out to DTW, and this is what they had to say, quote, "The Wayne County Airport Authority is aware of unconfirmed reports that Detroit Metro Wayne County Airport is on FAA's flight reduction list. At this time, we have not received official confirmation from the FAA about any specific airports impacted. We will continue to closely monitor the situation. We encourage all travelers to check with their airlines for updated flight information before heading to DTW. But again, we just want to give you a look at this TSA line because I know people were seeing those images coming out of Houston, and it was huge. This is not that. This is not Houston. So know that if you're coming in here, you may get through security so much quicker. But coming up in the 6 o'clock show, what are travelers saying about the holiday rush? Because that is about to come up very, very soon. Reporting live here at DTW, Lauren Edwards, Fox 2 News.
So, Lauren, we hear from passengers. We heard from the airport. Last week, we heard from TSA workers. What are these individual airlines saying?
So I've been reaching out to the individual airlines, one of them mainly being Delta, because Detroit is a Delta hub. But I can tell you, I went onto their social media pages, and all of them were saying that please download the app and check the app. They're going to keep everyone updated on the app about delays, cancellations, anything they need to know up to the minute. Make sure you download that app and make sure you look at it at all times. And you can even set your phone to alert. So do that. Do what you need to do before coming to the airport.
We'll continue to stay on this all weekend. Look, it looks great today. By 4 a.m. tomorrow morning, it could be a different story. So, Lauren Edwards, we appreciate it. Thank you. Well, the shutdown will make Veterans Day celebrations look and sound very different this year. At least one local event is already canceled. There will be major changes to Detroit's parade as well. Fox News' Hillary Golston explains.
Veterans give us so much, and Veterans Day is when we come together to honor their sacrifices. This year, though, our celebration in Detroit will have a noticeable void. Because of the government shutdown, we're losing the familiar and beloved sounds of the Army Band and the sight of the Coast Guard's crew that everyone looks forward to. 15 to 20 members show up at Detroit's Veterans Day Parade.
Who doesn't like the Coast Guard? So they won't be there this year because of the government shutdown. So that's like a punch in the gut.
And a special helicopter flyover from Selfridge Air National Guard Base that was meant to start the parade with pride at 11:11. That too is canceled.
Don't get me wrong, I mean, there's plenty of other veteran service organizations that help us support the parade. They come out in the thousands, so we're going to have a lot of people there, military vehicles that people own. They have their own collections, but it's not going to be the same without them.
The Great Lakes National Cemetery announced on social media its Veterans Day ceremony in Holly is being canceled. We're told it's also because of the ongoing shutdown and a lack of funding. The cemetery will be open for visitors who can still pay their respects. But even in this scaled back form, our gratitude at Fox 2 for our veterans will be just as strong, and we'll still come together to honor them in every way we can. Hillary Golston, Fox 2 News.
So far in this newscast, we have shown you how this shutdown impacts travel, veterans, and now food assistance. A federal judge puts the president on the clock. The judge is ordering the Trump administration to find all of the money for SNAP benefits by tomorrow. This follows a challenge from cities and nonprofits that complained to the administration that they only wanted to cover 65% of SNAP. Well, the move is sparking a rush at food banks all across America. SNAP affects 42 million Americans, including 1.4 million here in Michigan. It costs about $8 billion per month. Well, hope you enjoyed those 60-degree days earlier this week, because we're getting ready for that four-letter word that no one really likes to talk about right now. It starts with an S. It's snow, and we're not talking about a ton of it, so you probably don't need a shovel yet. But will you need road crews? Are they getting ready? They're getting those salt trucks and plows ready.
Watch the weather forecast, and if they decide that we need to come in, if there's enough snow and it starts sticking and making the road slick, or looks like that's going to happen, they'll make what we call a call out, start calling in drivers, get them into the garages, into the big orange trucks, and get them out on the road, and they'll just start salting and do what we need to do.
We're told the drivers are on call 24/7. Well, how much snow are we really getting here? Let's hear from somebody who really knows the snow. Weather Authority Rich Luterman, he is live in Warren tonight at Twinkletown.
We are at Twinkletown, Brandon, on the flagship store of Gardner White here on 14 Mile in Warren. There's a lot of festivities, and we're going to be here for the next couple of hours. We're going to tell you what's going on, but you talked about it, brother. There is some wintry weather on the way, so let's get to the maps and show you what we're expecting. For the rest of tonight, it's going to be thickening clouds. There will be some rain developing close to sunrise tomorrow, so really, it's tomorrow morning that brings wet weather, but it's Sunday morning that brings that chance for wintry weather. Right now, we're at 49, even warmer numbers off to our west. How about a quick check of the forecast? Thickening clouds, we're down to 43, and then the headlines show some wet weather tomorrow morning, a dry, chilly Saturday, but late Saturday night into Sunday, we are going to see some wintry weather, including some snow development. I got a special guest. I mean, this is the guest of all guests. Well, Santa's right up there, Jay.
Well, yeah.
You're right there with Santa. Jay, what's going on here tonight? And I can feel the energy.
I've never been on this newscast before. I'm so excited. Am I allowed to have fun right now?
We want you to have fun, Jay. Come on, pump it up.
I'm supposed to vote for your tree.
Yes, this is the Fox 2 tree. We're going to be talking about our tree and all the other trees. I see your tree is right over there, Jay.
Right over there, the Born in Detroit tree. For
Twinkletown. Twinkletown.
Yes.
We're here. We're having a great time. The music just started. Santa's coming up. We're going to give you all that's coming up this evening in about 10 minutes. Jay, thanks. Thanks for coming by, brother. I mean, this guy here.
Rich Luterman. Who doesn't love
Jay
What
Towers,
a treat.
Jay
Hey,
Towers.
look, it's great to see Jay Towers out there. So, look, I think a lot of people, what they vote on your tree, did they give you the process on how to vote yet?
We don't have a tally yet, but the voting has started.
Okay.
And there's 24 trees, and the Fox 2 tree is a sponsor of Gleaners. So if we win, then Gleaners gets $10,000. It's a great cause any time of the year, but especially at the holiday season. Brandon, we'll give you that full 7-day forecast coming up at about 10.
Looking forward to it. Thanks so much, Rich. Well, call for help answered. 3 Metro Detroit veterans in need of reliable transportation are ready to get back on the road. How these much-needed donations will go a long way in supporting them and their families.
His dream was to be on the city council for Auburn Hills, a city that he loved. I'm Scott Walchek. Unfortunately, this man passed away shortly before he learned that he won the vote.
POV.